Welcome to Adventurizing Yoga with Gina. My desire is for everyone to feel comfortable in their yoga practice. Today is day 19 of our yoga challenge. The card I pulled before class was a queen bee. I've pulled it a couple times, but it's one of the most important cards. There's a lot to say about it, so I'll go over it at the end of class in more detail. But let's just say that the highest vibration of the queen embodies the same power and more because of their humanity and their wise strategic actions, and that the queen will not conform to meet the expectations of others. So I think that's a great thing to start class with. Like I said, I'll read a little bit more about it at the end of class. Today, let's start out in a standing position. Feet directly underneath your hips. Shoulders nice and loose. Arms down by your side. Close your eyes. Come to your yoga breath. Maybe you put your focus on those micropauses you have when you fully inhale and when you fully exhale. Bring some awareness to your body. Maybe you can feel the earth beneath your toes and your heels, and the bottoms of your feet, and it brings you maybe a grounding sensation. Maybe you're tense in your shoulders. Whatever it is, just let yourself feel it and then let it go. Bring your focus to the here and now. Maybe to the queen bee. One more deep breath. And open your eyes. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Bend your knees really generous here. Clasp opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Just let yourself sway, no tension in your neck or shoulders. Maybe any extra movement feels good for you. Two more breaths here. Release your hands. Try to straighten your legs a little bit to bring some of that stretch here into your hamstrings. And then plant your hands and come to the tabletop position. Setting up for cat-cows. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, come all the way up and out of your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze forward, raise your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin for cat. And inhale, drop your belly, gaze forward, cow. Do any movement that you would like to add. Yogi's choice, okay if you don't. We'll eventually meet in a neutral position. Don't believe we did any tricep push-ups, so we can do some today. So walk your fingertips out in front of you about another 3 inches, or you can walk your knees back, yogi's choice. And then elbows are always hugging your body. You want to have those really tight to your body. We're doing tricep push-ups, not push-ups. And so then come forward, bring your hips forward. Come down about halfway and push yourself back up. Exhale, halfway down, push yourself back up. And exhale halfway, push yourself back up. Tuck your toes, hips up and back for your first down dog. Walk your dog out by bending one knee and then the other knee. Maybe you add in some extra movement here as well. Just pedaling out our bike. Make sure you have no tension in your neck. You can shake your head yes and no and reach your chest towards your thighs. It's okay if your heels don't touch. If you have any neck pain or shoulder pain or arm pain, try to bend your knees. You want an external rotation of your upper arms. You can also imagine your armpits hugging in towards your heart, if that's a better way of you imagining an external rotation. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. One more breath. Tiny little steps all the way to the top of the mat, bending your knees as you go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, sweep your arms way up tall. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Walk that left foot behind you for crescent lunge feet. Feet are hip distance apart, right knee is bent, heel is up on the left foot. Get your balance. Inhale your arms all the way up. Crescent lunge. Hold for 2 more breaths before we head to a warrior 2. Rotate that back ankle, open up your arms, warrior 2. Let's go over this pose. Knife edge of the left foot is pressing into the mat, helps engage that leg. Right knee is bent, arms are out at a T, gaze is over the right fingertips, shoulder blades running down your back. One more breath before we head to a side angle. Bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Inhale that left hand up to the sky. Gaze follows. Make sure you're not collapsing here on the right side. You can have that right hand on a block or on the mat. Yogi's choice. Then I want you to inhale that left arm over and then the right hand, bring that out as well, as if you've got a beach ball in your hand. We're going to pass the beach ball to the left. So exhale, pass to the left. Inhale forward. Exhale to the left. Inhale forward. Last pass to the left. Inhale forward. Rise all the way back up to a warrior 2. Hold for 3 more breaths. If you need to straighten the leg, do so and then come right back, building leg strength. Hands on hips, walk that left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, sweep your arms way up tall. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, come to your plank. You can be on your knees or your toes, yogi's choice. Come over your hands, come all the way down onto your belly. Press the top of your feet into the mat for low cobra. Make sure your neck is neutral. Inhale your upper chest, squeezing your elbows together. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes, hips up and back, down dog. Hold for 2 more breaths. Tiny little steps all the way to the top of the mat, bending those knees as you go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms way up tall. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Put all the weight in that left foot, walk that right foot behind you. Feet are hip distance apart. Left knee is bent, heels up on the right foot. Crescent lunge feet, inhale your arms all the way up. Make sure you're pressing that left hip back towards the mat. Helps keep our hips squared. One more breath before our warrior two. Rotate that back ankle, open up your arms, warrior two. Knife edge of the right foot is pressing into the mat. Knee is bent on that left knee. Arms are out at a T, gaze over the fingertips. Shoulder blades running down your back. One more breath before we do our beach balls. Bring that left forearm to your thigh. Inhale, the right hand up to the sky. Gaze follows. Stay here, 2 breaths. Then bring that right hand over. Exhale, the left hand out. Grab your beach ball, passing it to the right. Exhale, pass to the right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, forward. One more pass. Come back up to your warrior two. Hold for 2 more breaths. Again, you can straighten the knee if you need to. Hands on hips, walk that right foot to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, sweep your arms way up tall. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, come to your plank. Yogi's choice, knees or toes. Come all the way over, come all the way down onto your belly. Press the top of your feet into the mat. Inhale, low cobra, squeezing your elbows together. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes, hips up and back, down dog. Hold for 3 more breaths. Come down to your knees, rise up. Bring that right foot in front of you. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand in front of your nose and inhale that right hand up to the sky. For a little twist here, side twist. You can also rise, tuck your toes and bring that left knee up, a little extra. One more breath. Bring that hand back to the mat, bring the knee back to the mat, and then bring the right knee back to the left knee. Come to your tabletop position again. Rise up, bring that left knee in front of you. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant your right hand under your nose. Inhale that left hand up to the sky. Again, you can stay here or you can tuck that right toe and inhale that right knee up. If you have any neck pains, keep looking at the ground. One more breath. Bring the hand back to the mat. Bring the right knee down. Left knee meets the right knee. Walk your fingertips all the way out in front of you for a puppy dog. Leave your hips directly under, your knees directly under your hips. Arms straight. Bring your forehead to the mat. And you can lower your forearms to the mat if it's in your practice. If not, just keep your arms straight. It's okay. Maybe some days you can do it, some days you can't, and that's okay. We are in no competition with anyone. We just are paying attention to what our bodies need. Your body is your yoga instructor. Ooh. This is always very tough for me. One more breath. Rise back up. Come to a seated position. We're just going to do a couple of more stretches here today. Grab a block if you need a block. We're going to inhale our hands up to the sky, and we're going to bring our right forearm to the mat or a block. Inhale that left hand up to the sky, bring it up and over, tilting to the right for a side stretch. I have really short arms, so I use my blocks. Come back to your yoga breath. We are lowering our heart rate here. One more breath. Rise all the way back up to the sky. Exhale, bring that left forearm either to the mat or a block. Yogi's choice. Bring that right hand up and over for a stretch on the right side, tilting to the left. Come back to your breath. You are the queen. Inhale your hands up to the sky. Exhale, place your left hand on your right knee. Inhale your right hand up to the sky. Nice straight back. And place that right hand behind you and glance over your right shoulder. See if you can't deepen the stretch on your exhales, never to the point of pain, just to the point where you feel the stretch. That's where you will get the most benefit from it. One more breath. Release that. Inhale your hands up to the sky. Right hand on left knee. Inhale that left hand up, straight back. Place your hand behind you and glance over that left shoulder. One more deep breath. And inhale your arms back up to the sky. And just let your hands come to your side. Yogi's choice for arms. If this is the end of your evening, you can come to your Shavasana pose. If not, just close your eyes where you are. Make sure your shoulder blades are running down your back and you have no tension. Maybe you can feel the earth underneath your sit bones. Come to a happy thought or a memory or something to giggle about or laugh. Check back in with your body. See how different it feels now as opposed to when you first stepped onto your mat. Maybe you didn't even notice that you weren't thinking about that grocery list. One more deep breath. And open your eyes. May the happiness in me bow to the happiness in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on day 19 of our yoga challenge. I can't believe it's already 19. So, the queen bee. I promised you I'd read a little bit more about the queen bee. I kind of think it might be one of the most important cards in the deck, although there is a king bee, but I think the queen bee is the better one. Yeah. What it says here is the queen is the most powerful chess piece on the board. I agree. In life, the highest vibration of the Queen embodies the same power and more because of their humanity. They are wise, strategic. They know when to move and when to be still. They know when to speak and when to be silent and listen. And they listen with their heart as well as their ears. I think that's my most favorite part about the queen bee. I also really like the very last line here, which is, know that every person possesses the energy of this queen within them. Be them, embody them, and you can accomplish anything. Namaste. I hope to see you tomorrow.